Now, Heartland Sports with Todd Richards.
Hi again, everyone. Night one of the SEMO Conference basketball tournament in the books, and got plenty of highlights to talk about. First game over at the Sykeston Fieldhouse, matching New Madrid County Central and Kennett. Check out 5'10" sophomore Jaden Williams, man, from way out there hitting the three. There was some good shooting in this tournament as well. Kennett would match that shot. Ty Jones would get one back, but then it's another Jaden. This time Jaden Guest Newsome for New Madrid. He'd come through with the bucket, and then they go quickly on the run out. Williams again, and Kennett battled, but just not enough at the end. It was too much New Madrid County Central, 66-35. The Eagles advance. They'll play top-seeded Cape Central tomorrow night at 6:30. Now, next up, Poplar Bluff and Jackson, and right out of the gate, it's Corbin Thomas with the nice bucket for Poplar Bluff. Jackson starts hitting some shots. Britt Crowden from the corner, and then it's also Will Thomas, the senior. He's been working on that shot for a long time. Caught it, popped it, and made it. And Dallas Williams right back for Poplar Bluff. Very competitive game all the way through, but Thomas again, and Jackson gets the win, 59-53 over the Mules. Final game of the night, matching Notre Dame and second-seeded Sykeston. And Notre Dame would actually come out and get a bucket early. It's Cole Adams from three-point range. They needed it. They were already down in this game, but he helps them get a little closer. But Sykeston says we can shoot the three as well. Kobe Thomas first. A little bit later, Markel Murray, he'll step out there, and man, they're making it look easy. Beautiful shooting for Coach Greg Hollifield. They're teaching him a few things at practice. And then to Kavion Allen, another three, 80-42. Sykeston, they roll over Notre Dame. Sykeston just came off a big tournament victory over the weekend. A couple of long-distance sports signings today at Jackson. Running standouts and twins Emma and Aiden Nabalski signing on with the University of Alaska Fairbanks for cross country and track. It's not every day you hear about a pair of Heartland athletes taking their running talent to Alaska, but they love the outdoors and the opportunity to run together in college.
Really excited. It's great having, a teammate there that I know and get to spend many more years with him.
We won't be separated until like 8 years from now because we're both going down the same path academically, so it'll be fun to push ourselves and help each other get through college.
Congrats and good luck to Aiden and Emma Nabalski on their running careers in Alaska. Starting at noon tomorrow, tickets will go on sale for the Cardinals home opener against the Tampa Bay Rays on Thursday, March 26th. Ticket prices start at $59. You can purchase them online at cardinals.com/opening day. Single game tickets for the remaining regular season games will go on sale in mid-January. Tickets also on sale now for SEMO baseball, and the Redhawks finalized their 55-game season today. Includes 29 games at Kappaha Field, and they begin everything with a four straight home games, beginning with a series against Illinois State on February 13th. Already talking baseball. Be here before you know it. Mizzou football team about 3 weeks away from going bowling. The Tigers are heading to Jacksonville. They'll play Virginia in the Gator Bowl. That game is set for Saturday, December 27th, 6:30 p.m. The Cavaliers narrowly missed out on the college football playoffs. That should be a very good game. And also Illinois football is heading to Nashville to face Tennessee in the Music City Bowl. This is the third time the Fighting Illini have qualified under Brett Bielema for a bowl game, and this was pretty interesting to me. First ever meeting between the Vols and the Fighting Illini. I would have never guessed that. They've met on a gridiron anyway for the first time. This game set for Tuesday, December 30th at 3:30 p.m. at Nissan Stadium.